So are we heading to the that military base, that outpost?
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking we just take the same route we were taking yesterday. We'll do this little military base. It's on the way to what's the name of the town up this road? I forget, but Perovka? I don't know. We'll hit the military base, hit that town, see where we're at that point, and then we can head to Stary Sobor if we want, where there's should be another big military base.
Copy.
I guess we can kind of see how we're doing on supplies.
I'm on the inside here a little bit more.
Okay.
My focus is 100% security. I'm always thinking, how can we conceal ourselves more?
We can rub mud all over our face and arms.
See, that's the next step. I'm waiting for something like that. I mean, if he wants to go full real,
yeah,
you know, let's do it. Yeah, we need to get out of this opening.
Yeah.
Cut right if we can.
Yeah. What's the basic attitude about this game as far as... Now, I'm not so concerned about new players to the franchise, although they are important. I'm more interested in what people are thinking that came from the mod. What does the general attitude out there seem to be from what you were checking out?
Well, thankfully, the alpha isn't as glitchy as we thought it would be. I mean, it's been pretty smooth in regards to stability for an alpha, I would say. I think a lot of people expect it to be like just completely busted, disconnects all the time, and so on and so forth. And I'm actually myself surprised that we're able to, for the most part, play. Yeah.
I agree. I'm heading to this tree line up here, and we'll basically follow this tree line all the way up to the. It's in the military bases in these trees off to our left.
Roger that.
Yeah, I mean, for an alpha, I'm pleasantly surprised as well, and I can definitely see some improvements already over the mod. And reading some of the threads of what features are coming, I'm super excited, honestly. I mean, as long as they, like we were mentioning before, are able to keep a handle on the hacking, and then some of the more minor issues, but still important, I think that they're going to build a really cool game here.
I mean, this is just the beginning, and they've said that the alpha phase is going to be really long, so considering it runs as well as it does, now people are having issues. Obviously, we have the stutter problem once in a while, and some of the options in the menu aren't working for video settings. They're not working properly. There's issues, but considering how early it is, I'm actually impressed.
Now, I know exactly where the 3 barracks are, which are the 3 main buildings we want to get to. There's 2 large buildings that also have possibilities for clothing, food, drink, etc. Not to mention the legendary can opener, if we can ever find one of those. The rest of the buildings are pretty much just kind of like industrial storage buildings that might have axes and so forth. We can check those if you want. But really, my biggest concern is getting to those barracks.
All right. I'd say we maybe take a little rest break before entering.
Sure. Here's an opening to enter right here. Let's just go ahead and rest.
Now, again, I don't know how important necessarily it is in the game right now, but you know, obviously you can see your little reticle moving around.
Did you go into that big building?
No, I'm still behind you. We're gonna stick together. I don't want to.
Okay, I couldn't.
Yep, contact right
Yep,
in the building here. It's a player. He does not appear to be armed.
All right, what are we going to do? We want to talk to him?
Well, there could be an M4 in there, so he might get armed.
I'll cover the right side of the building. What are we going to do basically here?
No, fall back. Fall back. We'll just observe for now, see what he does.
Do you think he saw us?
I don't know. He may have heard us.
Okay, I'm moving up into behind a tree.
I'm going to switch into first person for better control. He kind of clipped through the building.
Yeah, I just heard him. I didn't see him.
From what I saw clip out, I did not see him with a weapon.
I think I'm going to need some bandages. I just stuck my crowbar right through my shoulder.
You'll be fine.
Just a flesh wound.
Alright. Well, he could be hiding in there.
Yeah. Alright, so this, you know, presents a dilemma.
No, it's... Okay, let's just... go around the right side of the building.
I'll look through the windows.
Well, be careful, because if he found a weapon in there, he'll shoot through there.
Yeah. Who's talking?
Yep. Hey there. We're friendly.
Friendly?
We are friendly.
Hello.
Just keep your weapons
you?
down. If you're armed, keep your weapon down. We'll be fine.
He has no weapons. Hey, can you hear us?
Yeah, here.
Alright, we're not going to attack, man.
Cool. I don't
He's-
have any weapons anyway.
He's
I don't
clean.
have anything but this hat.
Yeah, but I can see, no problem. Don't worry, we'll leave you alone.
Alright, see you later.
Good luck, man. Good luck, man.
Simple as that. But they're quick to change their attitudes once they have a firearm, so who knows?
Yeah, no, absolutely. But see, to me, I don't know. There's just some basic level of humanity and decency. I mean, I know this is a video game, and I have my friends that will argue to this point with me to death. You know, it's just a video game. Who cares? You're not killing somebody in real life, etc., etc. But I don't know, man. I just... Being a human being, even in a game, appeals to me for some reason.
I like to treat things like they're real. I like to kind of role play it out and be like, okay,
Yeah.
what would I do? How would I... Because at the end of the day, you're controlling the level of enjoyment somebody else has as well.
I agree.
If you can be a good person in a video game, then that speaks volumes of who you can be in real life.
Well, I've always had this theory, and maybe you'll agree or maybe you won't. But to me, in real life, people who can torture, maim, and kill animals for pleasure are the type of people that will often lead to doing that kind of behavior towards human beings. And it's just a level of cruelty. And I kind of feel the same way. Did you close this door behind me?
Yeah.
There's nothing in here. And I almost kind of feel the same way about video games. Now, obviously, there's a difference. You're not harming anything. No creature in real life. Hey, it's okay. There's nothing in this building. Like I said, we're not going to hurt you, man. We're just looking for loot, just like you. But yeah, I think there is I think you can make a connection, even though it might be a very vague, unrealistic connection as far as video games, because obviously we play games like BF4 and whatever else, where all you're doing is killing people. But I don't know.
It's hard to say. I mean, to people, yeah, a lot of people, you're always going to see there's no harm because it is just pixels on a screen. So whatever, it's all in good fun. And I don't necessarily believe that just because somebody will that. Yeah, I don't know. It depends. Like, I think that a lot of people are inherently cowards to the point where, you know, you ask that question like, well, what would you do if this was real? Oh, I'd shoot that guy. I'd take his stuff. It's about survival, man. Do you, and I've asked this before in like one of my early DayZ videos, I'm like, do you really have the guts to kill somebody in cold blood and then innocent nonetheless?
90% of the people that say yes, they have no idea what they're talking about.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
You get soldiers, man, that are trained through boot camp, and they're trained to kill and targets that are shaped like humans and blah, blah, blah. And then you put them out in the field, and actually pulling that trigger and taking a human life can be extremely traumatic, even to the people that are trained to do it. I don't think people understand what killing really is most of the time, especially if their only experience with it is video games. Where are you, by the way? I'm still...
Oh, yeah, let's regroup.
There you are.
There you are.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go up this street here.
Copy.
I think this place is pretty much a bust. There's one more barracks right up here.
Now, how many levels of that hospital are there?
There's quite a few. However, it's just mainly like the stairway going up and up and up. There's not really...
It's possible that there's something in there, but...
We can go back...
check here first.
Yeah, my main thing is I just want to check barracks, see if we can get any upgrades. I could really use a backpack, but...
Yeah. Starting to feel hungry. Whoa, you teleported a little bit. Yeah, you check that out. I'll keep an eye out.
Absolutely nothing.
Don't forget to check under the beds.
Yeah, I do. I do an angle when I go in and out of the room. I can see under. Ooh, I found a motorcycle helmet. And cargo pants.
Use them. What's this over here? Oh,
Lost my flashlight.
rotten apple.
So sometimes you'll drop something. Boy, I'm already getting really hungry. I'm orange.
I'm in the yellow. I had some canned tuna before we started.
Well, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants, with your canned tuna.
Yeah.
Speaking of fancy pants, I got cargo pants.
There's a fire extinguisher here. Don't need that.
All right, so I think I'm facing some major problems here with my hunger already. As far as finding food, I think we're more likely if we go to the town a little north to find it than if we go to the hospital.
I'll leave the call to you since you're needing food the most.
Well, my stomach is grumbling violently.
Mine's grumbling. Yours is violent, so if you think we can get there in time.
All right, you want to take the right side of the street? I'll take the left.
Copy that. Let's not split
Yeah,
too
I mean,
much.
let's try and move, down the street at the same.
Man, those stutters. I feel like those stutters weren't here the first day of the game's release, but...
That's quite possible. They could have introduced something. Oh, I think I found a soda.
Rotten kiwi. I do have a soda if you need it, but we're good on water, I think.
Well, I got a soda. I think that actually the sodas help a little bit with hunger.
They might help with energy level, but I don't know if it's the same.
Well, it's made I've had a soda before and it's taken away my hunger a little bit, so I'm gonna try that right now.
Guess we'll find out.
Yep. Ooh, I found some gloves.
I don't think this door opens, or does it?
Yep, it took me from orange to yellow in my hunger.
Well, that's good to know. So what do I have? I've got a...
I just feel hungry. I'm no longer violent about it.
See what this does for me. Lemon flavored. Oh, that didn't do much for my yellow level hunger.
What I've noticed with sodas is it seems to do more for hunger than thirst. Which in real life, isn't that true in real life? Soda doesn't quench thirst,
Well, it's sugar.
right?
There's a lot of sugar. I mean, depending on the type of drink. So
Yeah.
you might get like an energy boost, but the effects of it, the long-term effects aren't fantastic usually. Obviously, too much sugar, you're gonna crash eventually.
Ooh, I found a weapon flashlight.
I already checked the rest of this same building. Just check this door, okay.
Yeah, these stutters are worse, I think.
I don't know if it's based on the server that we're in or what.
Okay, where are you?
I'm heading towards the church.
Yep, I see you. I'm pretty much opposite side of the road where you're at.
A little out in the open here, which I don't like, but...
Ah, my stomach's back to being violent again.
Yeah, it's not... That drink's not gonna do much.
Now, yeah, I'm wondering about food and drink drop rates or spawn rates or whatever. Because if it is going to be so pressing right away, I think they're going to need to increase the spawn rate of food a little bit.
It also depends how many people, you know, have been looting, how long ago they looted and all that. I don't know.
Right.
This building seems clean.
I'm basically across from the church now.
And as I recall, the church is not enterable. What is this here? I believe I found powdered milk, which is
That is a food, and it's a percentage.
edible. Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's actually a good one.
I forgot. Can you grab it out of my backpack, or do I have to drop it? I think I have to drop it. Yeah.
But yeah, wait till I get...
I'm in the same building. You just left my building.
No, I know, I saw you. I'm going to the one that's right next door.
I guess first person only options are on the way as well. I don't know how you feel about that type of thing.
If it's built in, you know, if it's a hardcore server or whatever, I'm fine with it as long as nobody else can go third person.
That's the idea. I mean, there's always been that great debate. I inherently prefer a first person only type of thing when you're talking about a shooter. Because obviously third person allows you to see over walls and things like that, around corners.
Yep.
However, I will admit I do like looking at my character. I
Exactly.
like seeing the animations. It's fun to look in this mode when you're traveling, but the second I'm ready to get into a firefight, I go back to first person.
Yeah, and that was actually kind of the response, you know, to another game that we play, as far as the great third person debate. I think that's in most games that's the case. You're not going to want to fight in third person. It's always easier.
I would say though, I mean even still, like if I'm playing a shooter, like if I was going to play Battlefield or Rainbow Six, I would say no third person at all, because it's just it kills a lot of tactics that, you know, you would be using in real life. So if I had to choose, as much as I do enjoy looking at character models, I would still probably vote on the side of first person. Am I going to use third person if I have it? I'm using it right now.
So am I.
I'm going to use it if it's there because everybody else is using it. But
yeah, I just want it to be level playing field. So
yeah,
if it's not available to me, I don't want it available to anybody else, and I'm cool with that. I can play first person only and have fun.
Yeah.
I think the road is up here on the right, so yeah, there's a house. Okay, hold on. I might have seen movement at this factory up here. Nope, it's just a dot I need to clean off my monitor.
Oh, nice. Hold on, let's I'm gonna take a little breather.
Okay.
It doesn't matter as much since we don't have firearms, but I've been doing a lot of reading about this game, and it seems like they talk about take care of yourself. You need to take care of your character. You know, you got to stay well fed. You got to eat fresh fruit when you can. You got to, you know, get your vitamins. It's like you're focusing on your health more than you ever have in the past, and you can't sprint for an hour and be okay.
At least
It's getting far more realistic.
Yeah, I think as they add those features, that'll be the case. Now, the other night, I
Well,
did sprint
we
for
don't know
a
if it's
long time.
Well, we don't know
Yeah.
what's in effect right now.
Right, exactly.
What are the long-term effects of you sprinting for an hour last night? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Bigger calf muscles.
Maybe. +2 to running.
Exactly. So that's all well and good. You got to take care of yourself, eat fruits and veggies and vitamins and blah blah blah. But you know, without finding them, that like right now we're eating powdered milk, man.
Yeah, I'm already hungry again.
So am I. So
Well, we've got 20% left.
give us a fruit stand and we'll party. But
Yeah. Surprisingly, I think since I've started playing this, I've found like 4 pieces of fresh fruit. Not for this character, but
yeah. Oh, shovel. I'm going to switch to a shovel. There's a wrench. I don't know what we need those for yet.
motorcycle helmet.
Now, I had a motorcycle helmet on that was in pretty decent condition. I got whacked a bunch by a zombie, and I think the zombie destroyed my motorcycle helmet.
Oh.
Like it was ruined after that, so...
Now, I've seen other people play this game where people would have a gas mask on or something, and they would be like... And some of the viewers, I think, it was in a live stream, some of the viewers were like, you shouldn't use the gas mask all the time because it's affecting your breathing, your normal breathing when you're running, and it might be tiring you out or something. And I was like, you know, is that kind of stuff in the game? I mean, the thing,
It's a nice theory, yeah, but...
I don't know that... See, that's the thing, is there's so much information going around, I don't know what's right, you know? I mean, because apparently even natural blood generation isn't working, as we discussed before we started playing. So, you know, if something that critical isn't working, then I don't know. Well, there's pliers and a hammer in here. Pliers can't open cans. I had one earlier. I don't know. Do we need these for anything?
Nah. I mean, I don't even have a backpack at this point, so I'm really conserving what I take.
I just don't know what the... You know what? I'm not gonna take the hammer, but I'm gonna grab the pliers, because...
I mean, what if I get a bad tooth? You can just yank it right out.
Yeah, there's that, too. I don't think I would be able to do that. We're done here?
Yeah. There's a building over here I want to check out. I did find a water bottle with 17% water in it.
Gosh, we need to at least get you a backpack. I feel so incomplete in this game without a backpack.
Absolutely, because you can't take anything. It's I see a store. So we'll hit this, then we'll hit the store. Off to our left, it looks like a regular store type building. It's funny, there's a lot of similarities between this map and the original, but then there's just enough things different that you're like, where are we? Ooh, ooh. Barracks. And this
Alright.
building right here that I'm facing is another good one. The big one that we just passed. That usually spawns loot. All these doors are open. One thing I've been a little bit bummed about, gosh, not a single thing in here except for a fire extinguisher, is when you find guns and just almost pretty much every gun you find, no ammo.
Oh, some more shoes, another helmet. I'm in the big building, by the way.
Yeah, there's 2 barracks here. I'm checking both of them. Some blue jeans.
More shoes. Computer. Oh, I got contact.
Friendly, don't worry.
Ooh, he's friendly.
I'm
Friendly.
within here.
Copy that.
We're good.
I found a backpack.
Let me see if we can... I wonder if my voice com's working. Do you hear me when I use my in-game voice?
I think I did
Did
before.
you?
Is that you?
Test, test, test. Do you hear me?
No. Is that you that just ran by me?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, there's a guy in that big building. He's armed.
With what?
A rifle. And he's friendly. He didn't shoot me.
Okay.
And he spoke to me and said he was okay, so...
Hi.
Hey, I'm with him. We're friendly.
We're friendly. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. We're good. Good. I haven't planned on shooting anyone.
Cool, man. You're 1 in a million. 1 in a million.
I guess my voice com's not set up properly for some reason. So everything I've been saying to other people so far has been a waste.
Well, the good thing is we discovered 2 more barracks, so that's good to know.
You're on in-game comm.
I can't shut it off.
Double click, double tap caps lock.
There it goes. Gosh. Urgh. But anyway, as I was saying, we know that there's more barracks there. That is good news. Let's head on over to that store.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what's up here? Remind me to fix my in-game comm. I thought I set it up, but I guess it's not linked to my...
Yeah, we can test it out.
So here's a... No, you already got a motorcycle helmet.
Are you still in that brick building?
I'm coming out of... No, I was in a different one. And that guy freaked me out. He could have blown me away. I was like, oh, I'm dead.
Contact, I'm dead.
There's nothing I could do about that.
Okay, not really sure where you went.
Yeah, I'm going to need to stick with you if I can't use voice right now.
Shall we take a time out and fix voice when we get to some cover?
Yeah, I might need to. Let's see.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm actually pretty amazed that we've run into 2 people that weren't kill on sight.
I'm more amazed about the guy who's armed that didn't kill us. When you see a guy that's unarmed, yeah, that's always the case until he has a
Right.
gun.
Then you think opportunistic killer,
Yeah,
but
he's,
yeah.
he's friendly until he has a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to meet up somewhere.
I'm still kind of in that complex of the military buildings.
There you are.
There you are. Okay, let's head to our left here. Towards
Oh,
the
you
store.
did get a backpack?
Yeah, I found a green one.
Nice.
Yeah, barracks are a great place for backpacks. Stores for food. So this is a store right up here. It should be. Yes, it is.
Let's go ahead and, there's not really any covered areas here.
Well, let's hit the store and then. God, Scarecrow. The Scarecrow has scared me more times than I can count. You know, when you're just kind of moving around and you just see kind of the human shape.
Yeah, I don't know. It hasn't freaked me out yet. Somehow
You're braver than I am.
I guess.